We've lived here for about 15 years, but we bought this place because it was reminiscent of my home in Scotland where I was brought up. She brought me down here one weekend just to show me Yorkshire. I immediately fell in love with it. I find that Yorkshire's a marvellous county, and the Yorkshire people are really just like Scots people who've lost their generosity, of course. But it's been very good, very pleasant. Well, we call it a cottage, but it's a substantial cottage. It's a 4-bedroom cottage, and outside there's an outhouse that was used as an office, but as an upstairs, and could also be used as a bedroom and a toilet. So it's an annex, but we don't really use it. We've used it mainly as a store. But the house itself is quite substantial. There's a semi-underground dining room, which is most attractive at Christmas time, with a huge ingle fire. It's unusual. You walk into the kitchen as the first place you come into. Most other houses you go into a porch or a hallway first, but you walk straight into the kitchen. It has a central island and all modern kitchen appliances. It works very well, and it's very efficient and no problems with it at all. There are 4 bedrooms, 2 of which have ensuite bathrooms, and there's a family bathroom opposite one of the other bedrooms. The bedroom which we use, which is in the half landing, has a walk-in cupboard, so we store it's actually like a huge walk-in wardrobe. We actually did a lot of work in it, so it's all modern and works very well. If you look to the back, you look up the fells and the dales, but if you look to the front of the house, you see the church in the village of East Witton. One of the main features is its timbers and its big inglenook fireplace with a wood burner. It does have central heating, but the fire's very cosy, and certainly you can heat the room just with the fire and keep it very homely. It's all double glazed and it's very warm in the winter. It also has gardens on every side of the house, and there's an area outside where we can sit at a barbecue, another area on the other side of the house where if you want you can sunbathe, and we have sunbeds that we put out, and it's confidential and private. It was certainly very sought after when we bought it 15 years ago. I was quite surprised at how many people were interested, and having lived here I'm no longer surprised, because it really is just such a lovely spot to relax in. We particularly, because our jobs were very busy, we particularly like the quietness and the solitude of it. The cottage is only about 800 metres away from the Blue Lion Inn Hotel, which is a first-class restaurant, and the person who's taken it over is the chief chef of a major Yorkshire hotel. Jervo Abbey is about 2 or 3 miles away from here. It might not even be as far as that. So it's a ruin, but it's been taken over by someone who's restored it in parts as far as possible. And across the road from the Abbey there's a lovely tea room, and it's very attractive. I took my children there on several occasions and they loved it. The house itself, its strengths are its site. It overlooks open countryside. There's also the solitude and the tranquillity of the place that really just gives a feeling of serenity. We're reluctant to leave, but I have 6 grandchildren and she has 2, so there are other commitments that take up our time now, and it's something that we've particularly enjoyed, but neither of us have enjoyed good health, so time catches up with everyone, and we've had to make some difficult decisions. Although it's called Chance Cottage, it's not the last chance, it's the best chance. We're leaving Chance Cottage with wonderful memories, and I hope that anyone who comes here to live will enjoy it as much as we have. If you want to find out anything more about Chance Cottage and its environ, there's a link in the description of the cottage and its accommodation.